Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today is on a Sunday, and just like any other Christian, Gachagua walked into the church. And when he got a time to address those who are in the church, Gachagua used that opportunity to lie to the Christians in the church on camera that the mass action that Raila Amolo Odinga is calling for is the one stalling government activities. That statement was shared by NTV. This is what they're saying. Raila's call for mass action are stalling government activities. That's Rigathi Gachagua. And the story is there. This statement has surprised so many Kenyans. Even me, I'm surprised. But again, we understand the kind of incompetence we are having, the kind of a deputy president we are having, and the kind of government we are in as of now. My surprise is that Raila Odinga, for example, has called for a prayer service at Jivanji Garden. I don't know how that prayer service is stalling government project in this country or government activities. So questions Kenyans are asking, what are these government activities? And what is the mass, where is the mass action? Because Raila has had several meetings in Nairobi, in Western, in Kisumu, in Lower Eastern. I'm yet to see mass action. Nowhere. So the question is, where is this government activities happening? Ilikuwa kule kwenye alikuwa, then Raila stopped in one way or another. You know, Joe used to say that mwizi ni mwizi na hana majina mawili. In the same way, someone will say that incompetence is just incompetence. It does not matter how much you dress it with the sideshows. Gachagua is trying to dress incompetence with the sideshows. But no one is buying into this, and Kenyans have come out angrily, just in the same way they have done, to tell off Rigathi Gachagua the truth of the matter. And if Gachagua is careful, he should be reading comments from Kenyans to understand what people are saying. And I know these people, they have the intelligence. So intelligence will also read the mood of Kenyans through on how they're reacting to this statement and tell him the reality. So without wasting time, I would want to use this opportunity to go through comments from Kenyans in their response to Rigathi Gachagua. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Boniface Nganga, commenting about verbal diarrhea that comes out of this guy is demeaning one's self. He should be ignored with all contempt that he deserves. Madheri Ndiji, they requested a strong opposition, and their prayer request was granted. Good one. Mburu Eli, but the public engagement baraza are not held in government offices. Good one. Dennis Omuhi, he can also highlight to us which government activity are being undertaken at Jacaranda grounds, Kisii and Machakos. The only activity I have seen were only in Nakuru and Nyayo Stadium. Exactly. But again, another question that someone will post out is that the activity we have seen in Nakuru, how does that one help Mwananchi in this country? And then secondly, the other activity we saw at Nyayo Stadium, the prayer service, how does it help Mwananchi in this country? Because now those are the activities that the government has done so far. Ismail Ahmed, and this is very, very tough. Kenyans voted for dwarfs, thugs who are genuine during the day in the church, crying after they loot at night time. Wajinga hawa. People are just trying to register their anger about Gachagua. Ndungu Harun. Raila Odinga has had his rallies in Jacaranda, Kibera, Machakos, and Kisii. Can Rigathi tell Kenyans what activity this government was planning to do in the above-named areas and they stalled due to the rally? And why is he contradicting his boss spouse who believe that imported witchcrafts and sorcerers housed somewhere in Kenya are behind the stalling of government projects? Gachagua is saying that Raila Odinga's mass action is the one stalling government project. But you remember the video we shared yesterday here. A pastor from Ghana saying that we have imported witch doctors who are in this country. They want to derail the government activities. So it's a contradiction. True. Is Negaga from we inherited a dilapidated economy to Raila's mass action stall government activities. Rigiji should be consistent with his lies. That's true. They say they inherited a dilapidated economy. Then now they are complaining about Raila Amolo Odinga as the big hindrance to government activities. So they should be consistent in their lies. If they don't have money to run the government activities, how is Raila Amolo Odinga blocking it? Because they don't have money. So far, that is what they told Kenyans. Kennedy Njuguna. For the next 5 years, Gachagua will be in charge for 52 Sundays every year and lie before pulpit. I totally agree with this statement. Because Gachagua said that those who feel bad because they're going to church, they should continue counting. That they will be in church every time, every Sunday, and at the end of the year, of course, he mentioned even numbers, 52. We continue. Whether, sometimes I ask myself, what did we do to deserve such leaders? Or maybe God wanted to teach us a lesson. Out of all brilliant mind in this great republic, tuliangukia Hawa, Zakayo, and Gachagua. It is true. Many people are disgruntled to have such kind of incompetent leaders leading this nation. We continue. Desmond Gitanyi. Hii maendeleo kwani iko nchi ingine juu hata pesa zenye wamekopa hatuoni kwenye zimeenda. True. They borrowed money in billions. And they say every Sunday they are borrowing. David indeed mentioned. The truth is that we cannot see anything this man has done up to now. So which country are we living in? Gachagua ako wapi? Elia Mwangi. And by the way, if you have been careful, those names I'm mentioning here, they are mainly from Mount Kenya region. So most of the people responding to Rigathi Gachagua are people from his backyard. Ingekuwa ni kwengine, ungesikia wakisema mambo yengine. So these people are mainly the people maybe who have voted for Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto. We were also informed that it is some witchcraft hiding somewhere who are stalling development. Can this Nabi government choose one lie for consistency purpose? Aibu wa rais is such a disgrace in this land. Okay? I hope imesikika vizuri. So comments are many and we cannot read all of those comments. But if you check online, you will understand. No one want to buy into any lie from this government. And no one want to buy into any promise from this government. What Gachagua has just confirmed to Kenyans is that prepare for this government to always come out to defend themselves by shifting the blame. They will always shift a blame to anyone who is not even near their activities. They are the ones who started politics in this country. They went further even to threaten those IBC commissioners who came out to expose what was happening at IBC. And when Raila heard of this, he also came with a good dose, well measured, and it has dealt with these people properly. Now, instead of sorting out their mess, they are here now complaining. Kenyans will not buy into complaints. And you can see no one, and I was not choosing this comment so that I choose which one is against this government. I just took the comments randomly. There's no one who is sympathizing or in agreement with Rigathi Gachagua, totally. Kenyans are angry. Kenyans are not happy with these people. And there's no any lie Kenyans are going to buy. They will not. They only want to see work being done. Ruto said that they want opposition to play their role, and opposition, they are here. And if these people are not careful, in case Raila will just mention one word, maybe it will be very easy to kick these people away from their offices because of incompetence. Actually, incompetence in this government is consistent. They shifted the blame from Uhuru Kenyatta. Now it is Raila Amolo Odinga. I don't know what will be next. Promise after promise with zero delivery at the end of the day. So it is well written on the wall that Kenyans are not ready to buy into any lie.